Okay, we're going to get started here. This is going to be a video series which is going to show you step by step how to create a working Pac-Man game in BASIC. So we're going to get started with this, and I'm going to call it Pac-Man. And I'm going to move as quickly as I can through this. So I think the first thing I need to do is pick a P mode. I always use P mode 1. We're going to use screen set 0, color set 0, and we're going to clear the screen. Create a loop, run the program. We have our blank screen. So the next thing to do is there's going to be a maze. So I think I should start with that. We'll see how this works. We're going to put maze. And so I'm going to make a border. And let's just do it in red. So we're going to put color 4 is red. And we're going to make a box as big as the screen borders, which is 0, 0. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold going on here again. So we're going to go 254 is the max to the right and 190 is the max to the bottom. We're going to preset that, box it in. That is going to create our border. So at least we know where the perimeters are. So here's our game screen. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a ghost. And this is not going to be a true Pac-Man game. That's a little more than I know how to do right now, but this is going to be a fun spin-off. So it's not really serious. It's just laying down some principles that you might not know about, or that you might know about that you need clarification on. So I'm going to keep this clean. And we're going to, if we need more space, I can renumber it in the future. But the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to create 3 sets of instructions. Now the first set of instructions is going to be the ghost. And we are going to be the ghost. We're not going to be Pac-Man, we're going to be the ghost. So we have to form the ghost, and we are going to form the ghost using a 5x5 pixel grid. So for the top, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna make him blue. So we're gonna put color color 3. Excuse me, color 3, and we're gonna do his top. So starting at 2, 2. Because we've already used 0, 0 as the border, we can't use it again. We're going to start at 2, 2, but we're not actually going to, that's going to be empty. 2, 4 is going to be empty. And so we're going to start at 6, 2. We're going to create a line from 6, 2 to 8, 2. Just a blue line. Then we're doing this in layers here, horizontally. So our next line is going to be a complete line, but on the next Y axis. So we're going to go to 4, 2, 10, 4. And I got to remember to preset these so we don't get an error. And I'm going to list this, and so we have 2 layers so far. Now I need to refer to a graphic to see how how I made this before. And we're gonna, there's gonna be three more lines. I'm gonna make this as easy as possible. So we're gonna go line 2, 6. Now we're on the third y-axis. Actually, it starts at 0, 2, 0, 2, 4, 6. This would be the fourth line, but this is only the third line of our ghost. So 8, 6, p-set that. And so we have a top, we have a head part, top of the head, we have the face here, we have the bottom of the head. Now we're starting the body, and we're going to go 2 to 8, 2, 8 to 2, 10 is our limit. Okay, and if you don't know how to count pixels, you count them by twos. You start with 0 and then you count by twos in either direction, and you'll get a pixel exactly where you want it. Don't use odd numbers. And finally, for 12, we're going to p-set 3 points. We're going to p-set 2, 12, and it's going to be in blue. We're going to p-set 6, 12, and that's going to be in blue. And we're going to p-set 10, 12, and that's going to be in blue. And when I run this, we have a mess. So I don't exactly know what happened here. Yeah, that's not good. I really don't know what the heck happened there. Six. Oh, brother. Let me run this here. Yeah, I really messed that up. No, wait. 6.2 to 8.2. Sorry about this, guys. 6.2 to 8.2. That's fine. I started making some mistakes. 2, 4 to 10.4. I don't see how that's wrong. We have 0 to 4. Alright, so let's edit. Let's list this. Edit line 8 or line 6. Line 8. It should begin at 4, 2 to 6, 2, 0. Boy, this is giving me a heck of a lot of trouble. Okay. So we're going to edit 8 again. This actually goes to 8 here. Okay, now that I have that established, I had that wrong, so everything else is not right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Line 9 should be fine, which it is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I look at this next one, it's off. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this all of a sudden. Just bear with me. I have to change this to a 10. It's in layers. So now we have the top 3 layers. There should be 2 more layers, so the next line would be Once I have this established, then we'll... Alright, this is... I put an 8 here and then a 10 here. So it made a straight line. It made a vertical line instead of a horizontal line. So this again should be 2, 6, 2, no, it should be 2, 8, not 2, 8, but 10, 8, not 80, that'll really be, alright, run this. Alright, so we have the top of the head, the face, the head, 1, 2, 3, so we need one line there. Seems like there should be 5 altogether, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I skipped 1. So we're going to renumber line 12 is 13 to make some space. 12 is going to be line 2, 8, 2, not 2, 8, 2, to 10, to 10, 10 piece set. Now that should fix everything. So we have our ghost here, okay? Now I just have to give him eyes. And I'm sorry that was so confusing. I just was going way too fast. And normally when I do this, I don't have a border. So I wasn't used to working with a number other than 0, 0. So this pixel up here, which we left blank, is 2, 2. Then you have 4, 6, 8, 10. So he needs eyes. And I'm going to place those in the top second row on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the even pixels. So that would be 4 and 6. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to put 14 as the eyes, and we're just going to simply piece set some yellow eyes on this line. So it will be 4, 4, and yellow is number 2. 4, 4, 2. This should give him eyes. And piece set 6, 4. I said on the 4 and the 6. Those are the only 2 even numbers in that column. And comma 2 will be yellow. And I lost my go-to when I renumbered it. We're just going to make it 1,000 this time. And 0, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm sorry, it should have been 2, 4. It should have been 2 and 8. So I'll just change that to, instead of 4 here, 8, 8. What the heck in... you know something? This is just unreal. Edit 14. These allergies aren't helping. They're just killing me. So it should be 4, 4, and 6, 4. And oh, this is aggravating. 8. I'm trying to be in a good mood, but I don't know. So now we have our Pac-Man ghost here with eyes. And I think that's good enough. Let me just double check it. I mean, that's going to be suitable for now. It looks like a Pac-Man ghost to me. So we have that established. Now what I need to do is clear the screen, and I can't do this all in one video, so this might take several videos, but what we're going to do is actually, this is going to be our ghost on. Pixels are either on or off. And this is going to be our ghost on. And then what I'm going to need to do is create a patch for X and Y. So this is going to be our go-to graphic for the ghost. So what I need to do now is edit each of these lines and insert variables. And right now, X and Y equals 0. So I'm going to have to do this 5 times to represent the 5 lines that this guy is made out of. And if you watch my video editor program, you'll be able to do the same thing if you need to edit a line. Oh, you know, I'm not helping myself too much today. That should have been X. X always comes first, and then Y. Edit 11, I think this is plus X plus Y plus X. I can't wait to eat my dinner, to tell you the truth. And so this video, I'll probably do it up until that time, which is about 20 more minutes. And then I'll cut this video off. And, you know, I did 1, 2, 3, 4 lines so far. Actually, I screwed this up because that's part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I have 7 of these. There should only be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. No, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the eyes are here. He has too many layers, guys. So I'm telling you, this program. Alright. Yeah, he's too long. Glad I caught that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It should end at 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 13 is the line we have to get rid of. 12 needs to be modified. P set 2 plus X, comma, 10 plus Y, comma, 3. P set 6 plus X, comma, 10 plus Y, comma, 3. And then P set 2, 10 plus x, comma, 10 plus y, comma, 3. List this. I'm off to a rocky start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so everything should be good now. Now, okay, he's the right size. 5 by 5. I had a 5 by 6 going on there. But now he's the right size. And everything's good, okay? So I inserted my variables. You don't insert any variables in the border, obviously. So I have x and y, 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 x, y, x, y, x, y, x, y, x, y, x, y, and x, y. Now we just have to do, we're going to renumber 13, 14, 1, list. Now, edit 13, we just have to put our, even in the piece sets, x, it's y, x. Now you guys know what I go through when I write these programs that are 500 lines long, some of them. Imagine having to do this for 500 lines. Trust me, you get used to it after a while, but this is nothing compared to that. And when you make mistakes, you have to fix them. And so we have that established. Now what we need to do is make a patch. And I'm going to make the patch below, underneath here. And once that's done, we're halfway there as far as making a controllable sprite. So we're going to put 14 is going to be our patch to x axis. Then we're going to need 2 of these, and you're going to see why after. So this is simple compared to what I just did here. So our ending y-axis is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're going to begin at, all we're going to have to do here is dimension A 2, 2. Then we're going to put get. We don't even have to make a graphic. We just have to make sure that it's correct. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So it's going to be 2, what did I say, 12, get 2, 12, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and we have to add 2, 12, comma, AG, that's it. That's our patch. So, actually, this is a patch to both. So let's edit 14. Patch to X and Y axis. Now it's not axes, it's axes, I think, but that's not important. So we're going to use this as a patch to both, but the way we put them is going to be different. So 17 is going to be our put X patch. So this is going to be, we're just going to put 2 plus X, comma, 12 plus Y, 2, 12 plus x, comma, 12 plus y, comma, a, p set, list. So what this is going to do is when it's directed to this area, it's going to put a patch right over our ghost. And once that's done, using dimension A and P setting, once that's done, it's going to say, since this is left and right, it's going to say I have to have a clause here. I'm trying to figure out. Well, I know what it is. I can't refer to it right now. So we're going to be using the joystick. So if J equals, I think it's 63, which would be to the right, then x equals x plus 2. We're going to start off with 2. Now, if this isn't true, it will move on to if j equals 0. It can only be one of these two. Equals x minus 2. And it's going to place the ghost somewhere else. And then we are going to be directed to the joystick, back to the joystick. And I'm just going to make it line 100. Because that's the easiest thing to do right now. Actually, it's not going to be directed to the joystick. It's going to be directed to our graphic. So I lost our graphic here in this pile of code. So it's number 7. So 21 will go to 7 after it erases the ghost, and it'll put a new ghost. But what we need to do is make a return to joystick. So we're going to renumber line 14 as 15 because I need to put a return statement there before we get to these patches. So 14 is our return to joystick statement. And when I run the program, wow, let's list this. I don't know where I am in this right now. When I first run the program, it's going to go to our patch, then to our maze, then to our ghost. So I'm going to break it here. I'm going to renumber our program. Line 5 is line 6. And then we're going to make line 5 our go sub. But go sub to where? Go sub to our patch. It's only going to do this once because you can only assign a dimension once. So edit 5 is going to go sub to our patch 16. And that's going to return. So we're going to renumber. Line 19 is line 20. We're going to list this. Now I can make line 19 a return statement. RET return. And when it returns, it's going to, oh boy, list. When it returns, it's going to return here, which will present the maze, and then the ghost. And after that, it can't return anywhere else. So I'm going to have to make the ghost part of the joystick routine. But for the sake of this program, which I'm about to end, we're going to go through the maze in the ghost, but then we're going to stop. And what I'm going to need to do right now is temporarily edit line 15 and make it a go to 15, and then that will be a rem line. So we're back to where we started. So just to walk through this one more time, the program is going to create a screen setup. It's going to go sub 16 to our patch, which is going to be redirected to line 6, which is going to create a border, which is going to go on to present the ghost into an infinite loop on line 15. So the patch will be stored in array A, returned back to the beginning of the program up to this point. We don't go through this yet. That will be in the next video. And I will pick up with putting a Y patch. And this is funny. Let's see. Go to 8. Right, so let's list 8. And that's correct. That's our ghost graphic. But after that, it would return to the joystick, which I haven't done yet. So anytime you move the joystick, if you move the joystick left or right, it'll be directed to this area, which will erase the current ghost. Then it will apply a new value to X, which will recreate the ghost, which will return to the joystick, and you'll see that next time. So I hope you're excited about this, and I'll do part 2 as soon as I can. As soon as I get the time, but that's it for now. Alright guys, thank you. Take care.